Hey guys, what's up? This is Anunay here, and in today's video, I'll be telling you guys why I made the RS3M 2020 over the GAN356 XS. I'll be talking about various aspects of both the puzzles, and the timestamps of those will be on top of your screens, so feel free to skip ahead to any part if you want to, but I would personally suggest you to stick around till the end because it will be worth it. Before starting, pretty quickly, I just wanted to say that we are very close to 600 subscribers, so consider subscribing if you haven't yet, and make sure to hit that bell icon. So without any further ado, let's dive into the video now. Alright, let's first talk about the feel and turning of both the puzzles. Now the feel is basically something that's completely up to your personal preference. But if you ask me, the RS3M 2020 has this blocky and smooth feel, and while being much faster than the GAN356 XS, it still retains its stability. Also, I think that it's very similar to WRM and GTS3M in terms of feel. On the other hand, the GAN356 XS has that iconic GAN feel which we have seen in many GAN cubes lately. It's scrunchy with a bit of smoothness, and it also has a bumpy feel when the magnets are on the strongest setting. But it's not as smooth and fast as I would like it to be. Next up, I'll be talking about the corner cutting. So both the cubes can corner cut 45 degrees pretty easily, and the reverse corner cutting is almost the same too. But actually, no. The corner cutting in GAN XS requires a bit more effort and it gets some weird catches sometimes. Whereas the corner cutting in RS3M 2020 is smooth and effortless, and it's a more reliable cube than the GAN XS in my opinion. Next, let's talk about customizations. So the RS3M 2020 has spring compression settings which we have seen in the WRM and GTS3M, in which the lower the setting, the faster the cube becomes and vice versa. But the GAN XS, in addition to the spring compression settings, has adjustable magnets and centerpiece travel control, which is basically how tight the cube is and how much the centerpiece can travel. While GAN XS has more options for settings, it's more tricky and complicated, and you may get frustrated with finding the best setting for you. Next up, the price. So the RS3M 2020 is available for around $9 or 750 rupees, whereas the GAN XS is available for $50 or 4,500 rupees, which is like 5 times the price of RS3M 2020. So the RS3M 2020 is a complete steal in my opinion. Now lastly, let's talk about my setup for both the cubes. So for the RS3M 2020, I have kept the spring compression setting at the third click, and I have added 6 drops of Martian and weight 3 loop to the tracks. So here I forgot to mention that I have also dropped 24 and 35 4mm by 2mm magnets in the cube. Whereas for the GAN356 XS, I have basically tried all settings in combinations of all kinds of loops such as weight 1, weight 3, weight 5 and even Martian, but nothing seems to work for me. After talking about all these aspects, I would like to highlight 3 points which make RS3M 2020 the main cube for me. Number 1. I get faster times on the RS3M, which is all that matters to me and probably you as well. Number 2. I personally like the feel of RS3M 2020 very much, and it helps me while I am doing longer sessions. And lastly, the price, which seals the deal for me.